Everyone, this is Eric with Nutrition by Eric again, recording another video on health and nutrition. Today's topic, we're going to talk about something clean and something dirty. And no, it's not what you may think. It's the EWG's Dirty Dozen and Clean 15. The EWG, otherwise known as the Environmental Working Group, has a website, EWG or EchoWhiskeyGolf.org. And they have a lot of great information. I'm going to actually flip over to there while I'm recording. And I'm just going to kind of read. One day I'll figure out how to combine what I'm looking at and recording, but to kind of keep it easy. Yeah, at their home they have reports, and you get if you give them your email, it will give you a neat little thing you can print out. But the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15 refer to the produce that has the highest amount of pesticides and the lowest amount of pesticides. And this can help you decide when it would be smarter to get organic food and when it doesn't really matter. Like, for example, avocados, bananas, thick skin. So whether they get sprayed or not such a big deal once you get to the good stuff. You're not going to eat hopefully not going to eat the peel of either of those, and so you have a little bit of a buffer, really, of safety. Now, things like strawberries, and let's see what the other one is, spinach. Those are the top two on the Dirty Dozen, and kale's number 3. Kale collard and mustard greens. Those are the Dirty Dozen top 3, and those they recommend to not get them unless they're organic. Excuse me, I had a big meal. Okay, it's coming through. So, so this is a good resource I use, and I've kind of got it memorized, and some of it kind of just makes sense, like a pineapple, probably going to be cutting, that's Clean 15 also. Number 1, avocados. Number 2, sweet corn. Okay, I don't buy much corn. Number 3, pineapple. 4, onions. 5, papaya. All those are the top 5 of the Clean 15, so they're not, they according to the EWG, they say it's not such a big deal if you don't get them organic. So whether you're out at a grocery store or at a restaurant, if you keep a printout in your wallet or your purse, or you commit them to memory, you might save yourself from an unnecessary toxic burden. Otherwise, or additional toxic burden to what you get inadvertently from just living in this modern world. Let's see what else. So that's really it. This is kind of a quick video where I wanted to suggest this information. It may vary overseas. This is again, I think they just cover the United States. So if you're one of my international viewers, thank you. And you might see what works for you. If you have something in your country equivalent, feel free to share it in the comments. Someone else may benefit from that. And just be conscientious of what you're getting. The one thing I just realized is they don't talk about grains. So they're not talking about or nuts or seeds, really. I don't see that on the list, like walnuts and rice and spaghetti. So I usually try to just get those organic, because since I don't really honestly know about studies that talk about those. But I think again, maybe the similar idea would hold. A walnut has a pretty thick outer shell, a body, whatever, and you crack those open. If anybody does that these days, then the walnut might be preserved from any pesticides. Maybe any walnut farmers out there, feel free to chime in. And so just if you're getting like nut butters, you almost always get organic. And just look for, in general, food that's not processed. What was it, Michael Pollan, who said if it comes from a plant, most likely it's good to eat. If it's made in a plant, a big warehouse, it's probably not such a great idea. Do that in moderation. So he's got a good. I'll plug his series for a minute. He's got good information. The Omnivore's Dilemma was one of his books, and he just had some real simple information I thought was just made a lot of sense. Like if your grandmother couldn't identify what the food is, unless it's some really neat, superfood that was found in the Amazon or something like that, you could probably do without it. Also, conversely, we're usually pretty strong, you know, um, as humans. So usually you can tolerate some amount of garbage or bad food. You don't have to get so particular about it. Definitely don't stress about it. And you can do cleanses, and maybe I'll make a video on that. Actually, different ways to kind of cleanse from actual fasting, like no food, just water, or there's fast without food and without water. That's pretty serious. I've not done that. I've done the former, a water fast. There's intermittent fasting, where you just eat in a short window of the day, and many other ways to cleanse. There's organ-specific cleanses, liver cleanse, and the gallbladder cleanse, and this cleanse and the that cleanse. So there's lots to try. If you just have a little bit of a interest and time, you can just try. It's not medical advice, but you can look into, rather, maybe is a better way to phrase it. Look into it and see if it resonates with you, and always do it under the well, it's best to do it under the guidance of a professional. So use your best judgment. That's what I do, at least. But again, it's not advice. This is just there's many things we can do to tackle or biohack. Maybe is a good word, the new word, and find a better way to eat and exercise and drink water in harmony. So yeah, that's about it. I also want to promote a product that I own and use myself. It's a very interesting machine called the Spooky 2. It is used to, let's see the term, there's multiple terms, but bioresonance or biofeedback. I'll leave a link in the description. It might be something you might be interested in. Again, not medical advice, just something I personally use, and think it's a neat machine. What else? This is for information, educational purposes only, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, but hope you take your health seriously and your loved one's health seriously. It's just I kind of feel sometimes. What was it? There's an old song. There's a rapper. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes you wonder. Oh, I keep from getting under. That's an old song, an old rap song. But yeah, life sometimes can be like a jungle, and you don't know. You think you're just eating food, and luckily, most of the food I think is safe. But is it good for you? That remains to be seen. Is it free of chemicals or pesticides, which are also chemicals? Is it something that has the highest vibrational quality and frequency? These are other things a little harder to measure. Is it something, the best thing that resonates with your body? Hopefully what I mean by all that, and just what's the best food for you, and water and environment. So hopefully found some help from this. If you did, please do all that good stuff people do in videos. Like, subscribe, share, comment, review on this store, that store, wherever. And as always, wishing you the best in health. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. You can find me at my website or by almost any social media under the code name Nutrition by Eric. That's all for now, and until next time, take care.